So like I said in a previous video, when we first got in the lifestyle, we were meeting people primarily online to start with. But after we had been in a while, we got a little braver, a little more outspoken, um, and we wanted to meet people more in person. Um, and that is our preferred method now. We still use the online apps to stay in touch with people and we connect with people here and there. But we do prefer in-person meetings. So when you're in those online groups and those apps and things, almost always there are sections that will have events listed. Usually like munches, which are like daytime meetups, which are kind of no pressure. They're not for play. They're just to connect with people. Be like a lunch. It could be going bowling. It could be shooting pool. It's just like a daytime meetup to connect with others and get to know people a little bit. And you'll a lot of times see little daytime meetups like that in a lot of groups. And there'll be things such as small house parties people will be hosting, hotel takeovers, which could be anything from maybe just one floor at a hotel, or it could be to an entire hotel for an entire weekend. And it could be a group of people going to a club. It could be an entire club takeover. It could be people going to a resort or on a cruise. There are a ton of upside down pineapple events that happen all over the place. Obviously some areas more than others. But once you get connected into a group in your area, you'll definitely start finding out about events. So I definitely recommend checking out the online groups. And even some of the larger groups like Swinger Society, like Eye Candy, like Vibe Parties. And there are definitely other ones out that I'm not thinking about right now. There are some large groups that throw on larger events. Those can be a blast too. But also your local groups that have the smaller events. You want to get connected in as many ways as you can to find out different events. And even just going to a local club. Find a local club near you. Go there to meet others. People at clubs are usually real social. They'll chat. They want to meet other people there. It's a great way to connect with people in your community. And anytime you go to any event, any club, there should never be an expectation of play. You can always just go, hang out, have a good time, dance, have a couple drinks, chat with people. You don't have to play. Or you can just play with your partner. You can just go observe, hang out, get a feel for it. Especially if you're new, that's a great thing to do. Is just go and kind of get a feel for it. Check it out. But connecting with people in the community is one of your first steps as a new person in the lifestyle. So whether you do it online, whether you do it in person, I definitely recommend it. Getting to know people is very, very important, and it is one of your first steps.